Hi, I'm Joe Basile. I am here with the director, creators of Sparky, the award-winning comedy. You guys just won a tremendous award at the Chicago Indie Film Awards, which is very impressive. This is your first project. I had the honor to be a producer on here, which is basically means I came in late to the game and I get some credit. That's all it is. They did all the work. You get to throw my name on something. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and just tell them a little bit of your role, and I got some questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead, Dallas.
Dallas Madrid. I wrote and produced Sparky with Ashley here. And I also acted in it, which I always tend to forget.
I don't, because your face is on everything, so real easy to remember.
Yeah, and
fine.
And I'm Ashley, and I directed and helped develop the story that Dallas created, which is freaking awesome. So thanks for having us,
Awesome.
Joe.
It's great to have you guys on here. Great to just have this discussion. I'll give a little brief background here. We've been friends for a long time. I heard about the project, and everything you guys did kept separating you from everybody else I knew in the industry. I'm like, hey, you guys are doing this. Nobody else is doing that. And it wasn't surprising to see that you won an award at your first film festival. Very excited for the future of Sparky. So let me ask you this. It is based on the trades. You are an electrician in Chicago. What local, Dallas?
Local 134.
Okay, so local 134. What is the most realistic part of Sparky? Like when you filmed it, you're like, that's it. That's exactly how it happens. I nailed it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What is the most realistic part of Sparky? What did you capture from being an electrician? Like when the electricians from local 134 see this, what part are they going to say? Oh, that's exactly like it is.
I think the conduit bending scene, where Rick kind of braids his work, you know, and him being so green. And I think that many people can remember their apprenticeship and go, oh yeah, I had moments like that.
So, how was your pipe bending in school?
Good. I got an A in class.
Oh, well, I don't think you said that loud enough. You know, you should be really proud of that. Hey, check it out, everybody. We got Apprentice of the Year over here.
Okay, good. All right. Ashley, you also acted in this film. Have you ever worked? Are you handy? So was this a stretch for you to, pretend to be an electrician?
The pretending part, not so much. It wasn't too bad. I'm the type of handy where I go on YouTube and learn stuff. So I don't know how handy that is, but it was cool going through the process and getting a chance to see what Dallas does on a day in, day out basis. I think that was the most fun of it, was just like kind of experiencing the life of a union electrician without actually being one, even to the point where I'll tell you a funny story. We had to pick up certain material and things like that or whatever. And so Dallas was like, one of the days he was working, he's like, why don't you just come on the side and I'll show you a little bit. You can't get too in there because of regulations and all that stuff. But I was able to kind of see a little bit behind the scenes of what these guys do. And I'm like, holy crap, this is just like what you wrote. And that was amazing to me, that there is so much like it's so real. There's so much comedy in the day in, day out, from the way these guys talk to each other and their relationships with one another, that I was just like blown away. And I was like, we got something special. So
that's awesome. Who is the method actor of the group? So who stayed in character the longest? Of all the people that you had on the episode, who tended to go that route?
Let's see. I would probably have to say
I'm an electrician for the role.
Yeah. He never left it.
Yeah. It had to be Dallas for sure. He lived the role. He's still actually living the role.
Okay, good.
I'm not a TV commentary.
Yeah. Who's the funniest off camera? There's some very funny people on camera, but off camera, who's cracking you up?
Man, we got a few people. I think from like the main cast, Dannon is right there, who plays the foreman. Dannon's a very, very funny dude. Casey, who plays Rick, he does a really great job, and he's pretty hilarious off camera. And then in the scene that had the carpenter scene, and one of our other producers, Mason Goodturney. Mason is a riot too. So we had a lot of fun on set, and Dallas can attest to that too.
Yeah. Who did you think was funniest off camera, Dallas?
Yeah, I think it was Dannon.
So today's topic, slip, trips, and falls. Basically it says, don't slip, trip, or falls, Rick, or I have to do paperwork. And I hateth paperwork. So I'll need all your Hancocks.
He's got a running stick that he continues on screen and off screen.
Okay. There's a very famous scene in there, and I hate to ruin it if you haven't seen it. Make sure you go and watch Sparky, by the way. It is available. Ashley, where can people see it right now? Limited time to see this right now until it gets picked up by network and where it's all going to be seen for the whole series. So right now you're getting a chance to see the pilot, but that won't be forever. So where can they see it right now?
Yeah, so right now we're actually in the middle of a festival that has a public viewing aspect to it. So typically, when you go to these festivals, if you were to do it live, you'd go to a movie theater, pay a ticket to see the production. And so since COVID and everything's going on, a lot of festivals, what they're doing is they're doing their releases for public viewing online. So you can actually, if you go to brightcapent.com, so it's brightcapent.com, and I'll post a link to this that you can click to. But you can see our pilot right there, and it's a $12 ticket cost, and it's available until tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last day that you can see the pilot episode, but we'll have links all over this for you to access that.
Good. And can you say the name of the festival one more time? What is it?
Oh yeah, so it's called the Liftoff Sessions Festival.
Okay.
So it's
and
a pretty good one.
Best comedy at Chicago Indie Film Awards. Yep. And then you were in another festival already. What one was that? The second one you were a part of?
So
nominated to.
So there's the Chicago Indie Film Awards that we won Best Comedy for, and then the Liftoff Sessions, which we're in right now, and then starting in September, I believe September 10th, we'll be a part of California's. It's called the Short Films Competition, and it's a competition that's been going. It's a film festival that's been going for the last 10 years out of La Jolla in California. And they've had like Telly Award winners, Emmy Award winners, and Oscar Award winners that have participated in the festival. So it's a pretty prestigious honor to even be selected for it.
I was going to speak down in the San Diego area, and everything we do, where we're all from Chicago. All the names there are for indigenous people, so they all sound like Native American names. Chicago, Algonquin, all that. So I moved to California, and they're all Espanol. Everything's based off of Spanish. I didn't know that, and so I'm going down there, and I'm speaking somewhere, and they're like, "Where are you?" I said, "I don't know. I'm at La Jolla." And so and they're like, "No, that's La Jolla, and that's where we are." So I was literally supposed to go to La Jolla, and I'm like, "I'm not there yet. I'm in La Jolla." So brain didn't register. Question for you, Dallas. There's a very funny scene that I wanted to get to, where they break in a rookie and they use a tape measure. Can you explain that scene? And is that real? Has that ever happened to you?
Hey, what does he look like to you? 34?
32.
32. What are you guys talking about?
You're crazy if you think he's a 32.
He is a 30. Come here. I'm gonna prove it. Come here. All right, stick your arm out. Come on.
Right here. Chin up.
Here we go.
What are you guys doing?
And
Hey, welcome to the trades, kid.
All right. Yeah, that did happen to me. I was a first year. Yeah, I was a first year, just become a second year apprentice, and I was on a job with a foreman who was he loved to mess with new apprentices, ags of tape measure or water in a pipe bender handle. So yeah, he was cool. He definitely initiated me into the trades.
Yeah, it's a great scene. You have to see it. It's a breaking it in. It was one of my big laugh out loud moments in there. There's also a video right now of a character who talks about Keanu Reeves. What's that character's name, Ashley? Does all the little cutaways.
Yeah, that's John. John is one of my favorite characters of this whole thing.
Yes.
You know, Rick might be into TLJ. Well, let me tell you something, Rick. I'm a big fan of KCR. No, Keanu Charles Reeves.
So,
if you have not seen the little cutaways of John doing riffing about Keanu Reeves, it's very funny. Make sure you check that out. But you also want to check out Sparky. It is available for you to watch right now. It's limited access to that. So make sure you check in on that right away. That is going to be, again, limited availability here. I guess my last question for you guys is, I guess I would just say is what's new, what's coming up for Brightcap Entertainment? I know Sparky is doing awesome. What other projects? I know this is Dallas has probably 47 ideas going at one time. He is actually a phenom when it comes to creativity. And Ashley, I know you've been getting so much work lately with a bunch of different shows. So what's new? You guys are working on Sparky. You're obviously going to film a season here. So anything else in the pipe for Brightcap Entertainment?
Yeah, I mean, we got quite a few things going on. Our big focus right now is on Sparky and trying to get the funding for that first season in order to be able to make it what it's intended to be. So that's kind of the push right now, is talking to network execs and also investors and trying to get the funding for that first season. But outside of that, we were actually working on a couple different pilot concepts. One for a collaboration we're doing with Kloss Productions called Refresh. And that one's kind of a sci-fi thriller. So I'm pretty excited about that. And, be on the lookout for that within the next, 3 to 6 months. But also, there's a dystopian kind of teen show that is called Hughes, and that's a really interesting one too. So that we're working on. But outside of that, we have some shorts that we're going to be coming out with.
Very good. You want to make sure you check out some of the Brightcap shorts. They're very good. Dallas has written a number of shorts. There is a short or a movie concept that has not been released. You guys haven't done anything with. It's kind of based off of Roadhouse from Dallas. I just want to say I'm rooting for that to be the next thing made. Anything where somebody's getting kicked or punched, I'm all the way in. And when Roadhouse is in the log line concept, I'm in. So
that's right.
That's my vote.
That's right. Yeah. So, and that's another great script that I was telling my wife today, that the next thing that I'm looking forward to directing is an action movie. So hopefully that's something that we'll be developing and going through. And, it's a process for us to do these films. But one of the things that I think is great about what Dallas is doing and what we're doing as a company is we're kind of growing and collaborating and creating more short films. So you'll see, as the months go by, us producing and putting out some short films out there just to become better as a company and better as a unit. So looking forward to that. And Dallas, what other things do you want to tease right now? Any other?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of writing something right now that's probably more Quentin Tarantino film style, but not just started it. So I'm like probably 10 or 12 pages deep. Not sure it goes, you write an outline, you kind of figure out what you want to tell, and then on the page it can grow into like different things. Yeah, no. Each time we attempt to be creative, I think we've gone at genres as well. And it just shows our diversity, from humor to drama to sci-fi. We're always trying to better ourselves and see projects that we want to see on TV, then really try to conform to what's out there already.
Yeah. I would not be surprised to see you having the honor to read a bunch of your scripts and what you're writing, to see you come up with some sort of Reservoir Dogs dialogue about tipping. That's what I expect from you. Expect that level of amazing dialogue from you. All right, this is Ashley Vargas, and this is Dallas Madrid for Brightcap Entertainment. Sparky right now is available. You can watch this award-winning pilot. Make sure you check that out right now, so you can say you got it on the ground floor, saw that before it hits network, but there are many more great things coming from these guys. That's why a slacker like me have attached myself to all their projects and just get to let the stars ride off into the sunset, and I just kind of tag along. Thanks, guys, for your time. Looking forward to more great things from you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Dude, sorry, I'm trying to run around and manage a grill.